Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z. Once again with another sneaker review. Um, Today I wanted to do a sneaker review. It's a Air Max One. But before I get started, I just wanted to tell all you guys who've seen my other videos. Just want to say thank you and thank you for watching this one. Like I said, I am new to YouTube, but I am learning every day through every video. So just want to just really say thank you because obviously this kind of stuff takes time to do, and I hope that somebody's getting some good at least a little something out of it. So, anyways, thank you, and let's get started. So, this is the Nike Air Max One. We'll go ahead and look at the label as always. Nike Air Max One SP. So, this is actually a collaboration with the HUF brand. From my understanding, the HUF brand is like a streetwear slash skateboard brand that started in San Francisco. These originally released back in June of 2024. Again, I was kind of just browsing my local Nike outlet back in February, and I found these for a really good deal. I think these were somewhere around 68 bucks with taxes, and I was like, hey, these would be great for a review. So bought them and just kind of held on to them. Like I said, I am new to YouTube, so I've been doing a lot of just minor purchases and also just shooting and reshooting videos. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and get into the shoe itself. So because it is a collaboration, you got this really cool paper. It looks like it has like photos. Let me raise this up. Photos of looks like the storefront could be the storefront for Huff. Anybody that might know, please feel free to comment at the bottom and fill us in on what that might be. But the cool thing about collaborations is that sometimes, let me say sometimes, they usually add a little something special to the packaging and then also the materials. Sometimes, again, because this is Nike, sometimes they do a little bit nicer materials. So let's go ahead and open this one up. And here are the shoes. Full transparency, the Air Max One is not something that I covet, but like I said, sometimes it's about is the price in the same range as the shoe. What I mean by that is it a good value? Bottom line. So, and this is definitely one that was. This comes with like a little keychain, Huff keychain. Let's go ahead and open that up. I'm not a reseller or anything like that, so I really don't care if stuff gets a little messed up or anything. Oh, it's like a little dog keychain. Oh, this is actually cool. You don't see that? It's like a little chihuahua. Oh, that's cool. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this brand, but I just really like green. I like shoes that pop. So if somebody knows what the dog means, please leave it down in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And it's like full like metal, so it's not something that's flimsy. So it's got a nice little heft to it. So just stick it in your pocket and nothing's gonna happen to it. So you might hurt yourself though. So maybe don't stick it in your pocket. So I'll put that to the side. It does come with two pairs of shoelaces. Comes with these black, and it's got like the green highlight on it on the outside, and then you have the all black shoelaces. I would probably just stick with the ones that are here. Again, that's just my opinion. I think it looks really good. Other than that, it looks like both shoes are pretty much exactly alike. So let me go ahead and grab this other shoe. That way we don't have to deal with all that other stuff. So again, Huff picked these up Nike outlet back in February for about 68 bucks. Got green on the inside of that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, and you got the Nike Air with the green as well. And then this looks to have a few different types of materials. You have like the suede, you have leather, and then you have some sort of synthetic material that this is. See, so I can tell this is kind of like cracked leather. Hopefully you can see that through the camera. And then this is kind of like suede. Again, this is leather again. But I think this is a really nice shoe. You got the Huff branding and Air Max right there. And then you also have it on. So pretty much the same thing as the inner part of the shoe. So let's go ahead and look at the other one. So you can see that there's really no difference. They're exactly the same, left to right. Um, Again, this is a collaboration. And like I said, just sometimes Nike does give you a little bit better materials. I would say with the packaging that they give you, the little extra shoelaces, and then that little dog keychain. You know, I wouldn't pay 150 for them, but for 68, yeah, for sure, I'm all in. This little guy right here. So yeah, the materials are good. Comfort and versatility, um, kind of depends. I don't I really don't can't say, hey, these are breathtaking when it comes to comfort, but definitely not uncomfortable. To be honest, I don't wear these like for a whole day, or I wouldn't wear an Air Max one for the whole day. And most of the Air Max ones that I have bought, I buy them because they are on sale and they're typically a really good deal. So not something I would pay full price for. But for this specific shoe, the versatility for me, I think, like I said before, lows you can wear with shorts or with pants. Having this gray, I really like because it's a muted color, and then you have just a little bit pop of color. I've always been a fan of like the Volt colorway. You know, just kind of hits you. That's just me though, and that's for any shoe. And this isn't quite Volt, but it does give it a pop of color. And my final thoughts for this is, again, if you can get it for a good price, which um, I checked, what is it, StockX and Goat, and I think on StockX it was currently sitting for $72 for the buy now in my size 9.5, which I think, I'm like, that's pretty cool. So that's a really good price. So my final thoughts are, if you can get it at a really good deal at 50% or lower, pull the trigger on them. I would not pay full price for these. I am a dog lover, so I didn't know this was in here, so that's pretty cool. Again, if you know what this is about, the dog, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And then also, if there's any other like awesome Nike finds, whether it be at the outlet or just on the Nike website that you found recently, go ahead and put it on the comments as well. Maybe we can help somebody else out that might be looking for that same shoe. Anyways, this is OG Kicks. Thank you for watching. OG Kicks 86 with a Z. I'll see you next time. Thank you.